Hello, welcome to Pigments in Time. Today we're doing a just saw Zootopia review. We're not gonna give any spoilers, not any major spoilers at least.
No.
But we're gonna tell you how we feel. I don't know how she feels. We didn't even see it in the same theater because I went in to take some pictures because she was in the other line, and so we didn't have the time to coordinate. I thought I was in the same one. I was leaving all around for her trying to find her. She wasn't there. Which is good because I was gonna have to climb over ropes and things to get there. Anyhow, so I'm gonna ask her first. What'd you think? And she's over there, so if I look over there occasionally, that's why.
I really want to see it again. I was using my mobility device today, and so I was in the back, and I was the first one in, and it was obviously a crowded theater. It's the longest I've ever waited to go in to see that a movie.
Long time.
In the Tree of Life. It was very long. Wait, but obviously I was expecting that. It's the first day. That's no stress over that.
Third day.
But
Open the 7th.
Oh.
It's the third day.
Oh, I thought today was the first.
The 7th was the first day.
All right. Anyway. So I don't know that I had the best seat in the house because I literally was on the very back, on the very far left, the farthest seat over. So I was kind of watching it from an angle. And so I thought it was a lot of fun. I think kids are going to really like it. I think that I've heard some people say that it's still really scary for kids, but I don't think it's nearly as scary as It's a Bug's Life was.
One kid left during her time. I didn't see it during my time, so.
Because it does get dark. The fog does happen. Not to give out spoilers, but obviously there's no spiders falling from the ceiling, so you don't have that kind of scary, but there is a moment that is scary, and there was one particular moment that was a little disturbing that I thought, that's going to freak some kids out.
So I want to know now, was there any moisture in the air at your seat?
No, I mean, because I was on the very, very edge, and I was in the disability seats in the back, so I was like, I barely felt one little drop of water kind of right there.
I was on the next to the back row, far to the right, probably 4 or 5 people away from the end. And let me just tell you, I didn't get as wet walking in the rain this morning as I did during this. There was water on my glasses, and it was just insane.
The water scene is really, really funny. So
I can tell you what it was.
Yeah.
But when you see it, you really
Yeah.
It's good.
I thought they incorporated the theater well. I thought they incorporated the special effects to it well. I will have to say the reason why I feel like I can't give just the best review without seeing it again at some point, which I'm sure we will go see it a lot because I enjoyed it that much to go see it on a regular basis, is that the sound and it may have just been where I was sitting. I don't know what your experience was like, but the sound was not great.
It's a little hard to hear people.
It was very hard to understand what the characters on the screen were saying. And I understand I'm older. It may just be me, but it felt like the theater was very loud.
I don't know. You seem to hear everything I say. Even some things I don't say, I think. But, that's just me.
It was very muffled, and I couldn't tell. At first I thought a lot of people in the audience were like participating, but I also felt like maybe that was part of the audio too. I couldn't tell. And
that is beautiful when they do that, by the way.
And so
we won't know until you're in there by yourself, but you can't tell if the crowd's into it or not. Yeah. That's why they do it at football games for the very same reason. Because it feels like the crowd's on your side. And the crowd's going, this is the most boring game I've ever seen.
Well,
it wasn't the most boring show we've ever seen.
No,
for sure, not boring.
I feel like I didn't quite understand the entire storyline because I couldn't understand what everyone was saying. And so again, I don't know if it was just because the theater was so full that there was just a lot of noise. I couldn't distinguish what it was. So I really feel like I need to understand the storyline better, but just the visuals itself and what I did hear and see, I thought it was a lot of fun. So I enjoyed it.
I feel like if you read the reviews that are some of them are even negative, and you take the best possible version of the negative, you're probably right, because the story's all over the place. It's meant to be all over the place. It's like these are like the kids of people that grew up on MTV. So it's like that. You know how you used to watch a whole show? It's like scrolling. There's a story that sort of makes sense. I couldn't hear the words any better there, but it's the name. Zootopia is better Zoogether. All I can sing now is together, we zoo together. I know that's not it. It's not the song you expected. It's not a song that you know.
Yeah.
It'll take some time to get that in there.
Yeah.
Because there's no songs in there weren't any songs in Bug's Life, right? I don't remember there being any songs there.
It was the
I got a bug on me. We're outside.
The
We're waiting for Nomad while she thinks.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember the song that they sang. And it's a Bug's
Try
Life.
Everything. Oh no, in Bug's Life.
In Bug's Life. Yeah, I can't remember the song that they sang.
Oh yeah, there was.
There was a song.
The Pollinators.
Thank
yes.
you. I can't
Thank
get it
you.
in my head.
You're welcome to have that song in your mind now.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, because I love
Not as catchy as that song was, for sure.
I love the Bug's Life movie, so I enjoyed going to the Tree of Life to see it, and so I was sad to know that it was going away. I understand why it's going away. I understand why they did what they did. I loved the Zootopia movie and the characters, and I think they did a great job of incorporating them into this film, and so that was a lot of fun. I thought the animatronics worked really well. I thought they did a great job integrating the film into the theater with all the effects of the theater, and so it gave you a lot of fun moments. And so I'm looking forward to getting to know this film better, and for going again and maybe sitting in a different location and hoping that I can hear it a little bit better, that I can process the sound a little bit better than I did today.
The screen wasn't super bright either. Don't know if that's new. Okay, there's leaves falling on us, and I was really not sure what it was a second ago.
I am going to say, honestly, the movement on the screen made me a little dizzy-ish in moments. And I thought that was interesting because Bug's Life never did that ever at all for me. And the 3D movies typically don't. But at the beginning especially, I was nervous because just some of the movement at the beginning, I was like, oh, this might be a problem.
There's most of the things are back. There's one of the ceiling characters not there. That's the only, or it may be there, we don't see it, but that's up there. The way they did Clawhauser is really good. It does beg the question of how it will work if they go into B mode. If that breaks, did they think of something? Because like Hopper, you didn't really miss Hopper. If you didn't know Hopper was there, him being off stage made fine enough sense. This will not make sense without him on stage.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I'm sure they have.
But that's a future quibble to see. You'll see on Twitter there'll be about 700. The certain websites, we won't name their names, but you know who they are, will have stories about how everything's dead. The show has been canceled. It's just the light didn't work. But yeah, it was good. It was good. It wasn't great. It wasn't like you need to get to Florida right now to see this show, or else you will not live long enough.
I will say, I started to say, I think if I was not, I mean, we've been at the parks for a few days. We did 2 parties in a row, so we have been up. We have been out until after 1 o'clock for the last 2 nights. We have been up to be at reservations for breakfast really, really early both days. So we're both really tired. I think if I wasn't as tired as I am, I might want to get in line and see it again. So it was that good. I mean, it was good enough that, yeah, I wish I could see it again today. Being with my rollator and being on foot, I don't think I want to wait another hour to
It'll have to be if it's a 5-minute wait by the time we leave.
Today.
Maybe.
It won't be today.
But no, I wouldn't wait again. I would wait on another trip. We're coming back in December. Our granddaughter's in the band. One of the bands marching down Main Street. So we're coming for that, and there'll be some park days, of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we'll come back here and see it again because I want to see it again.
Oh yeah, we're also doing the Moonlight Magic with
it
the
was-
DDC on
yeah.
15th.
So we'll be
definitely
able to
be
see
here.
it a few times maybe that night. But it was posted 25 minutes when we walked
Yeah.
through the standby line gate. But how long was it?
I thought it was about that.
No. Well, for you maybe.
Yes.
It was longer for me because we got separated, and that is one thing that was interesting because it was a busy day. They were having people with mobility devices go one way and everybody else go the other, and nobody was there though at the split for it, so people kept going different ways, and once you went in you couldn't get out, and it was a whole thing, and so we got separated. And
Yeah, I went in the first time.
yeah,
And I was like, wait, she's not going to make it. It's that you've been loading them up. They're like, no. It's like, so I waited in line again. I was the first person in. I went in and took pictures of all the signs, which maybe we'll add to this later in the episode 2 to talk about it. I got pictures of the signs. They're really cool. Wanted her to see them. I wanted to see them too. So, and then they adapted pretty much everything. Even the big ball of dung has a little paw prints on it. Didn't get a picture of that, sadly.
I did.
Okay, good.
So hopefully we'll put that in there. I got that.
I was like, I'll come back to that. And then there was place was packed.
Yeah, it's really, like I said, it's the
Christmas
first week.
Eve back.
It's really busy, and so yeah, it was really busy. But again, I think it was probably at least 4 or 5 shows that what happened while I was waiting to get in. So it was a little bit of a wait.
All right, so like we say, check it out. Leave comments. Tell us what you think.
Kids
We
are gonna
will-
love it. Kids are gonna love it.
We'll talk about the queue. We'll talk about other stuff later. We'll talk about it when we bring kids again someday. All right. Oh, time to go to Nomad.
Yay!
See you later.
Bye.
Oh, and by the way, that was a total lie. It's not ready yet.